Hello, and welcome to the instructor's introduction for Bay Area Art Scene. So with this particular module, but basically what I want you to be doing is I'm going to introduce you via this documentary about these three amazing women artists in the Bay Area, and then one creative artist group. So the first thing you're going to need to do is watch this 55-minute video on Art21, where you'll be introduced to these different artists and kind of like what their methodology is, how they make their work, their creative process, the different ideas that they're exploring in their artwork. And here's an awesome quote from the video. And the Bay Area art scene is really, really happening. And so this is just giving you a glimpse of what's going on. And these are links to the 4 different artist pages that I've made here on Canvas. So Stephanie Seguto, Katie Grannon, she's another artist that you'll be learning about. Lynn Hirschman-Lesson, who's a really interesting artist. And then also the Creative Growth Art Center that's here in Oakland. You'll be learning about that as well. So like I said, watch this video and then navigate through these pages. You're going to have a creative, reflective writing assignment. So not a creative, but you're going to have a reflective writing assignment where you'll pick one of these artists and respond to the prompts. So I've already gathered a bunch of information, regardless of which artist you choose, or if you choose to work with the Creative Growth Art Center. And here's just all the information on a single page, which is helpful. These are some examples of what students did for the creative portion when you're going to make photos, kind of like from what you've learned by spending some time doing some research on these different artists. So these are just some of the images that previous students made in response to kind of learning about and considering the work by these different artists. And then I really do want you to be thinking about the lighting and the composition. So I've got this page here, and you can also go back to the quality of light learning unit and really get back into thinking about how do I want to use light. So like I said, there's 2 discussion posts. One of them is reflective writing. So I've gone over the requirements in this 3-minute video, and you can just watch that, but that goes over what the requirements are and what you need to do for this portion of the module's homework assignment. And then there's a creative piece that I mentioned, and I made a 5-minute video that goes over the different requirements for this part of the homework in response to what you learn about these different artists, and also just using all of the information that we've covered so far. Composition, quality of light, how to use your camera or your cell phone with more control. And then these are some of the examples. This is a homework submission example of 2 images that were made by a previous student for this particular homework assignment. I really like both of these photographs. They're very simple but very complicated. This is simply window light coming in from the left, and then a little bit of desaturation, a little bit of post-production to, again, have more control over the outcome of the image. And the person sitting here might have been directed to hold their hand a certain way. And then this is a great example of a photograph, again, where the composition and the time of day are a really big part of, to me, what makes this image successful. And then also the content. And these 2 images next to each other, I don't think that the student's intention was to have them have some sort of relationship, but that's how it worked out. So that's all stuff that I want you to be considering as you're reviewing your ideas for this homework assignment. So I'm always here if you have any questions. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing what you create for this learning unit's homework. Thank you for listening.